Hello lovely people, welcome to Prime Strings and to this final lesson in the violin class for beginners Crickboom course. And I've got to congratulate you on your practice and on your progress. So in this lesson we will be practicing Canzonetta, which is the last song in the red book. If you are playing from a green book, you have got used to it by now. Find the description below this video and there is a link to where you can find the music. So today we're learning Canzonetta and we're playing that again as a duet, and then you have graduated from this course. So I'm so excited and I'm really happy to share this final lesson with you. At the end of this video I shall make a few recommendations as to which pieces you might play next, so stick with me right until the end. Let's play Canzonetta. Now, when we have Canzonetta, I just need to explain a few things about how it's written to you. First of all, we're in 2/4 time, and you can see some bars that have 2 crotchets in or 2 quarter notes. But quite a lot of the time we're going to be counting this piece in 4 quavers. For instance, the very first bar, you see a dotted crotchet or a dotted quarter note, which is equally long as 3 quavers. So I'm hoping that by now you've got used to, whenever you see a dotted note, to subdividing it into its smaller notes. So in this case we've got a dotted crotchet and we're going to subdivide it and count in 3 quavers. I'll tell you that in American terms. In this first bar here you've got a dotted quarter note, and I'm hoping that by now you are making a habit of counting that in your head as 3/8 notes. So we're counting this 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2. You see, when you count it like this, you always know which beat in the bar you are playing at, and also you can hear the speed of the note, so you know already how fast your piece will be going. Now, that is enough about counting. We're also playing in the key of A major. We've got 3 sharps in our key signature, the F sharp, the C sharp and the G sharp. So please be aware that at some point you come across a G sharp, which is the 3rd finger on the D string, and you come across that in the first bar of the 2nd line, for instance. Here's one example, where your 3rd finger is raised because it's now a G sharp, so bear that in mind. And then when you have a look through the music, and this is slightly different, maybe this is just a slightly more old-fashioned way of writing. If you take a look at the very last bar, you see that big swirly sign right at the end near the final. It means that once you finish this piece and you've come all the way through to the end, you pick it up from the beginning again and then play the first 4 lines again. And at the end of the 4th line you can see the word fine. And fine in Italian means the end. So that's where your piece really ends. So congratulations, today is also your longest ever piece that you've played so far in this course. Now, without further ado, let's get into it and let's play it. So will you join me straight away? I'll count us in 2 bars. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and... that's a lovely piece to end a book on. So you've noticed there is a little ritenuto, sort of just in the middle of the third line, where you slow your music down and then the theme tune comes back a tempo, so you pick up the pace again in the following bar. Let's have a look now at the fifth bar, where you get a dotted quaver and a semiquaver, a dotted 8th note and a 16th note, similar to when we have counted 3 quavers in the time of the dotted crotchet right at the start, or 3/8 notes in the time of a dotted quarter note right at the start. Here in the fifth line, when we have the dotted quaver, the dotted 8th note and the semiquaver, the 16th note, we're going to count to 4, and altogether these notes make up 4 semiquavers. So when I play this here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You see, I can still subdivide that note, and this is how I count it in my head, so that when we play as a duet later on, that rhythm is really, really precise, because now that you've come as far as this, we want to add some more precision to your playing. So those rhythms need to be very precisely counted out, and that will enhance the quality of your violin playing no end. So if you make a habit of that, you're along the right lines. Well done. You may have already noticed that occasionally there are these slanting lines in this music, in this book. I meant to tell you this in the last lesson and I forgot. So here it is. What does that mean? When you see a slanted line, such as between the penultimate and the last bar of the first line, it means your fingers are together there. You play a C sharp followed by a D. Your fingers are together. There is another little dotted line at the start of the second line, and that means also your fingers are together, and you might feel when you play the second line, you go like this. If you leave that fourth finger down, you can feel where your third finger is going to go. And all you have to do is slide that third finger up so that it touches your pinky. And that is really the meaning of that dotted line. It suggests that you feel where the fourth finger is. Slide your finger up until you can't go any further. And then you've got your third finger, your G sharp, just right, you see? So that is the meaning of that dotted line. Now then, let's play this piece as a duet. I'm going fairly slowly so that everyone who's having a go at this hopefully can join in, because this is a lovely, lovely piece to play together. 1, 2, 1, 2. am in awe of you if you manage that, because that's not so easy and it's long. So sticking with it and playing it without any mistakes is no mean feat. So well done. Congratulations. You have completed all 63 lessons of this course. And now I would like you to continue expanding your playing. Play all the songs that you like, and you can find quite a few of those on this channel. So go and explore Christmas carols, go and explore concertos, because you have got such a good basic knowledge now that you will be able to tackle slightly more difficult music. So that is wonderful news. And one piece that I would recommend you to play next, and you'll find that quite straightforward, is the Kuchler Concertino in G major, Opus 11. I'll put a link to that piece in the description below. And there is also a video, and I'll put the link to that video in the description below as well. So go and explore that. And I think you will find that quite straightforward to do, and it's just the loveliest piece. So go ahead and find that. So for now, I'd say many congratulations for this fantastic achievement. I'm really, really very, very pleased that you've come all the way. And I'm also very grateful for you turning up time and time again to this channel and following all these lessons. So thank you so much for your trust in me. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. But for now, go out and enjoy your violin playing. Bye bye.